Welcome back to another video here on the Co-op Whiskey Channel. Today I'm cracking open Woodford Reserve's Kentucky Straight Wheat Whiskey. Let's crack it open and see what it tastes like. Alright, let's go in for our nose. Wow, that's a very nice, interesting nose. It reminds me of like an apple pie mixed in with walking into a lumber yard where it's like all these very different, very like exotic woods where you kind of like get like this woof of all these different flavors and all these different noses. But it's like that dried wood smell mixed with like an apple pie crust, like that buttery crust and everything, where it's like really flaky. You get all that nice, nice like crumble top on it. Yeah. You also get like a nice sweet, like caramel. It's maybe a hint of vanilla, but it's like that caramel, like very like rich, very deep, like the very rich caramel you kind of get on like ice cream that's like in a squeeze bottle. It's very concentrated, but it's like still very gooey and it's very concentrated in that flavor. Almost like baked goods as well. It's like a mix of like that apple pie crust and like baked goods and like that wood of like that, all those different noses and everything you typically get. Yeah, that's a very good nose, and it's also very light on the nose. I wonder what the proof is. Is it right at 80? So this one comes at 90.4. Okay. It's a little higher than I expected. I thought it would be a little lighter. Or a little lower on the proof because it's very, very easy on the nose. Get up all the way in there. So yeah, let's go in for a taste. Oh yeah, very nice mouthfeel. Hits the palate, kind of rides for a minute, then it like takes off, and then takes a dive, and it kind of rests there at the very end. That's a very nice palate. Kind of get that buttery crust as well. We also get like a allspice kind of pepper, like a fresh ground pepper, but also like that, walk into like the spice section of like a grocery store. It's like a nice variety of a lot of stuff. It's not a very narrow on the nose. It's like a wide variety of spices and a wide variety of woods. Like I can't really define. It's like it's a very mix of like just walking to the lumberyard. It's like in a like an enclosed lumberyard where it's like kind of like a warm day, so you really get the nice smell of it. Where you walk into the part of the grocery store where it's all those spices, where they're kind of like open jars, where you kind of self-serve, where you kind of pull out and match spices as you want, where you really smell those spices very heavily. But also a very nice mouthfeel. Kind of that creaminess, but it has that bite from like that pepper and those spices, which is a very nice, interesting mouthfeel. A lot more of an adventure than I was expecting from this bottle. Yeah, and you can kind of get that warmth in the back of your throat as well. This is a very nice, well-rounded, wheated whiskey. Yeah, it's a Kentucky Straight Wheated Whiskey. Yeah. Very interesting. I'm liking the direction this is going. I feel like this would mellow out as well with like the spices and everything will kind of like round off as the bottle opens up and has some time to open as well. Yeah. I'm kind of very surprised by this. But some really nice flavors. But it's very complex. Has a very wide range of like that wood flavors with those spices, but it has a very nice apple crust and all that. But yeah, it's can't really pinpoint on the spices. Like it's a very wide range, but you definitely get like cinnamon, allspice, and like those traditional smells you typically get out of like a bourbon or like any like American whiskey, especially with having like new oak and whatnot. Yeah, it has a very nice influence on there. I almost want to say it has a lot of influence of rye maybe in it as well. I'm not sure what the mash bill is. Mm. Yeah, it's kind of like a blend of all the spices and all the woods together, which makes it very complex. But I feel like it's a lot going on still, where it's kind of you can't really pinpoint a lot of the different stuff. It just has that large variety. But thanks again for watching, guys. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. May the best ever past, may the worst of your future. Cheers, guys.